Check one. First, for the visiting Colorado Storm. In goal, out of Rampart High School and Northern Colorado University, number 22, Katie Ruff. On defense, number 7, Maddie Roberts. On defense, number 15.
Well, welcome to the honoring of the Colorado Pride W League team versus Colorado Storm. Pride is top the table with 12 points, tied with the Seattle Sounders, coming off an away game against Storm with a 6-0 victory. I know Coach Sean Hudson is playing a couple of the players that don't get in as much, starting them, giving them an opportunity, and we'll see how they fare doing. Today's starting lineup for Storm is goalkeeper Katie Ruff, defender Maddie Roberts, defender Smith, number 7. Number 13, Shelby Stevenson. Number 8, Taylor Capek. Midfielder, number 2, Abby Rolfe. Midfielder, Shelby Raper. Midfielder, Denali Mernon. Midfielder, Mackenzie Jurak. And midfielder, Alaya Abu Dule. And with the lone striker being Postma Reba. Pride is in goal with Kaylin Smith today. Jesse Batelli in the back with Sophie Howard. Erin Gunter scoring a trick last game, so we'll look for her to contribute mightily today to that as well. We've got we've also got Kaylin Smith in goal, Erin Gunter in the back, Sophie Howard, Jesse Batelli, Adrian Jordan, Allring in the midfield, Katie Cooperis, Elizabeth Majerick. Then the 3 strikers are Tara Andrews, Carissa Price, and Caitlin Johnson. So you see Storm on the field, Pride in their huddle here. And we know Pride will come out and try to possess the game, and I fully expect with Storm in a 4-5-1 formation for them to sit in and look for counterattacks. So I think Pride will come out and try to establish the tempo and flow of the game. And Storm will try to hold them off and they can. You see the ladies taking the field. Fans still into this day. Beautiful night here at Washburn Field, where dropped their first home game last week against Rush, 1-0. So they're looking to bounce back. Obviously, they went on the road and had that 6-0. I know the ladies been busy doing a lot of things off the field as well, and they're from all over the country, all over the world, and come together in the summer and get to know each other pretty quickly and try to establish a rhythm. They had a great season last year, making the playoffs in their inaugural season. They were the Rookie Franchise of the Year. As I said, they're led by General Manager Sean Hudson. And here we are off with the kickoff. In the center is referee Sem Sinico with AR1 Jacob Harold and AR2 Perry Grunt. They take the ball down the left wing. It's taken away by Storm. We've got a player down for Pride, being 10-2 right now. Didn't catch the number, unfortunately. We're just 1 minute into this game. She's off the pitch. We've got a drop ball, so we're going to begin playing again. Pride trying to establish a rhythm now. Rolls harmlessly out of bounds. Pride will counter with the throw in. Erin Gunter throwing the ball in. They're content to just ping, establish some touches for everyone. Great ball forward. Drop back to puts it through to Carissa. Throw in. Carries, dribbles. As predicted, Storm sitting in. Defended well. Pride establishing the width. They like to get their outside backs forward in that 4-3-3, leaving space out wide. Out on frame. Collected easily from the goalkeeper, Katie Ruff, who throws it out to the right back. She tried the ball there, but it's played out by the Pride defender. Nice takeaway there. Storm wins the ball and plays it wide. Caitlin Johnson, who was an injured player. Pride playing a player down right now. Throw in for Storm, but it's turned over. Gets a hold of it. Katie Cooper is slowing things down. Makes it negative. It's played to Sophie Howard. Finds one of the strikers. Adrian Jordan getting some space. Gets to the end line. Storm. Adrian wins it back. Looks for a little combination play. Storm winning the ball. Trying to establish some possession of their own. But it's picked off by Sophie Howard. Easily controls it. Katie Cooper is front to career. Goes at a couple of players. Drops it back to Cooperis. Getting their outside back. Adrian Jordan once again with a successful run, an early service. Good diagonal run. And that's off the defender for a corner kick. First corner of the game. Jack, how do you think Pride looks so far?
I think they look good. They're pushing a lot of numbers forward. It looks like Storm is going to try to drop deeper and defend with as many numbers as they can while Pride gets as many players as they can forward, including their defenders.
So the first corner kick of the game for either team. It's way in the corner. I can't really see who that is, unfortunately. It's going to be an in-swinger, though. Taken to the far post. Nice heading opportunity by Katie O-ring. The keeper collects it. Katie Ruff gives it a ride. A little one-timer from the Storm player. Won by the Pride midfield. Drop it negative. They win that ball, and they seem to go negative virtually every time, trying to establish rhythm and get the outside backs back. You think that's a good recipe for them, Jack?
Absolutely. I think when you have two holding midfielders that can drop deep and get the ball from their center backs, then getting those outside backs forward on the overlap can be really effective, especially when a team is sitting deep.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got the outside backs, so you know that's for Pride success is getting those outside backs forward. They're swinging it around, content to try to draw Storm out a little bit.
Pushed up almost a halfway line. Storm's got every single player behind the ball.
You saw Howard ping a nice diagonal in behind the restraining line there, but nobody making that early run. So it runs harmlessly out. And Looks like, unfortunately for Caitlin Johnson, she has been subbed out of this game. Now coming into the game is number 18. And number 18 is Sabine Stoller. On the midfield. I like how Pride has got their strikers, all three of them inside, opening up the space for the outside backs to get forward. Shot from the left wing just over the goal. So 8 minutes in, it's 0-0. 2 shots for Pride. Not much possession, nor any strikes on frame or otherwise for Colorado Storm. Nice win in the midfield there for Pride. Costly turnover. Jarek wins it, plays it out to Carissa Price, who goes at the left defender, number 8, Taylor Kapek, and draws a corner. So the second corner kick of the game for Pride. Gunter will take this one. Had a hat trick the last game, so she's accustomed to scoring goals, but hopefully she serves up a great one here and Pride can get on the board early. Another in-swinger to the back post. Flick through, and Storm will get to it first. Go negative with a got number. Keep the ball. Unfortunately, a little misconnect there, and Pride will have the throw in. Eric Gunter running all the way from the corner kick to take the throw in. With all the numbers in the back for Storm, Jack, I feel like it's super important to switch the ball for Pride. How do you feel like is the best way effectively to do?
I think you just got to get Storm defense working, because they'll get tired of having their entire team behind the ball and attacking with less than 3 go forward. So they'll get tired and then eventually break them down.
Yeah, they're already chasing the ball pretty significantly. Just 10 minutes in here. Pride started a little slow up at Storm Peak. I think it was 2-0 at half. And, together and really pulled it together nicely and scored 4 goals in the second. A little careless with the ball there. Storm wins it. But again, with only one striker up top, they have to go negative to keep the ball. And Pride's able to get behind the ball and defend it pretty easily. So who knows if this is just a product of Storm feeling like they're outmatched against Pride specifically, or is this the way they played? Nice through ball, and number 9 has the ball, and she tucks it away. Tara Andrews with a great goal. Pride high there, Jack, and we exploited it.
Great composed finish.
Yeah, she just tucked it right by the keeper, and she had space, put it on her left peg, and just slotted it past the keeper. We really couldn't do much about it. So it's 1-0, 11 minutes into the game.
Pride was just able to easily exploit on the space behind there as they tried to push a little bit forward, left the space in behind, and it was a breakaway.
Yeah, Storm got that ball, and then Pride won it on the counterattack and got forward with it and slotted the ball in. As you said, they got caught high, and Pride was easily able to exploit that. One of the few times we've seen Storm in the attack, they've got three strikers up, and they've got 6 people, eight people now in the offensive half. Pride's doing a good job getting behind the ball still, defending well there. Denali Mernon trying a little through ball there. Picked off by the Pride defenders. Stay in, and Storm's going to gather it and switch it around the back.
Funny how that works, though. Storm 1-0 down. These numbers forward. Now they come out of their shell.
Yeah.
Got 4 people
Yeah, you get
along
down
the line of the defense.
Yeah. Now that they're early, they feel like they've got to push to try to equalize.
May have been a better plan to just play like this from the get-go.
Yeah, you often wonder, right? When you
Chasing already.
Working hard, try to put pressure on take the ball away early. Now we're seeing Storm high press a little bit more and raise their restraining line. But with they got to be careful with that with Pride's speed. You know, raising the line and giving that space behind the last defender can sometimes be for an easy counterattack. Great first touch for Carissa Price. Ball gets out to the outside back. Got a push in the box, and it'll be. Didn't look like much, but center ref Sam Sinico right there on the play. So 14 minutes in. 1-0 Pride. In complete control of this game thus far. Beautiful evening here at Washburn Field, Colorado. Nice crowd on hand. Storm playing a nice ball over the top to striker Postma Reba. Just cleared out by defender Sophie Howard. That throw in.
Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information.
Service defended well by the left back. Well, 2 up top. So they're tracking back nicely. And Storm really hasn't had an opportunity. That was a good through ball, and they saw a little daylight there with, releasing Reba up front. She just couldn't quite get there.
Bad giveaway.
Yeah, bad giveaway in the midfield for sure. Storm getting a hold of it, getting their left back involved, but once again, technical breakdown for Storm. And Pride collects the turnover. Pride does pretty well to collect the ball and build the attack there. They get a little impatient with that early service. Perhaps seeing that they're Stormed a restraining line, looking to find the space in behind it. I think they do better to just build the attack and draw Storm out.
Don't forget those $1 Checker Duck tickets. Tonight's push to the goal winner at halftime will receive either a t-shirt or a snapback. The Predator 99 are doing face painting as well as water, soda, and
She's out. She's in. Adrian Jordan with a throw in. Jordan is a product of the Pride youth system. Grew up playing with Pride. Goes to Northern Colorado. Storm keeping possession. Pretty predictable down the sideline. Nice individual piece of technical work, and the switch was on, but she didn't find it. She kept going. Easy to defend when you keep it one-sided that way. You're right, Jack. If she had switched that ball, I think they could have found some success. Pride on the counter now. Ball on the left wing. Good service into the box. And a great header.
Oh, it's going to be called back.
Yeah, we've got an offside call. A nice service. Good finish, but unfortunately offside. So Colorado Storm with the restart. with that that was headed in. Unfortunately, was offside, but Sabine, who's only been in the game 10 minutes now, already proving her value. Sabine starts. It's a good win from Storm. Going at the Pride defense. You can tell she's the go-to player for left-footed service. Cleared away by Pride's defenders. Stoller collects the ball, slows it down, turns it over, but Pride wins it right back. They're doing a nice job winning off of turnovers. Work rate's pretty good right now. So as I said, Pride starting some players that don't normally start, and they've gotten a good of the whole squad. Drop off here, if any. Getting the 1-0 lead. 0 with 19 minutes into the game. As many midfielders as Storm has, they are settling in and not winning the high ball. Pride is winning just about every one of those. Great through ball, center back. It was a great opportunity. Tara Andrews tried to cut it back and drew the corner. So Pride will have its third corner.
It's another corner kick. Rise and roar.
Erin Gunter will take it again. I'm guessing it'll be an in-swinger, much like the previous two. She's hit them both to the back. Pride stacking 6 players at the top of the box and breaking from there. Oh, she drives the ball inside to the low post. Near post, low ball. Great opportunity, and it was cleared off by the back post defender. And on the follow-up, Pride takes a shot, and it's just wide. So Pride mixing it up the corner kick. It was effective. Goal kick for Storm. Collected by Majorek, who I believe drew a foul. Referee didn't indicate which direction, but Storm retreating. How far out you think we are here, Jack?
I'd say too far for a shot. Maybe dump it right in front of the goalkeeper. Get someone on it.
See Pride lining up to the far post. And that's what she tried to do. Anticipates it well. Probably just a little late getting there. Dulé tries to connect with the striker. But
Your documents are fashioned for over 30 years. You can find us at accessbt.com.
There's been a number of turnovers from both teams, Jack, in the midfield. What would you like to see Pride maybe establish better possession and keep a better flow of the game?
I think they should just keep the ball in the better areas, because sometimes they're playing the ball and they're keeping it in an area where it's harder to keep than just pinging it around the back and letting the midfielders get on the ball and drop deep.
So going forward too early maybe?
Exactly.
So just swing it around the back and try to draw them out of there.
Yeah, they've already got the goal they need. Just keep it, and if goals come, they'll come, but possession is more important.
So be a little more patient in their possession and in the attack. Try to pull and then exploit the space. Long ball by Storm from the back. Very nice win by Jesse Batelli in the air. Pride collects that one, turns it inside. Now we're getting some negative ball, which allows us to keep it easier. But again, got impatient. Tried to find the big diagonal. Over again. Ball back. Like to see him bring this down. Said Jack, go negative, keep it. Can we swing it around the back now? Keep that. That's great. Good check from Katie Cooper is there. Finding number 9, Tara Andrews. We stopped our run there. She was looking for the diagonal through ball, but unfortunately we stopped the run, and Stoller was looking for the ball at her feet.
We're midway through the first half, and still plenty of time to get that one in the water. Check it out ticket for halftime. And kids, get your World Cup squad ready for the 5E tournament, competing against the W League Tribe Reserves.
Foul on Pride, and opportunity for Storm. This ball will obviously be served in. Keeper calls her off. Really nice command there from Kaylin Smith, who collects it and restarts from homegrown Adrian Jordan. Gives it to Tara Andrews. Gets it out wide to Sabine Stoller. She's got some space. Storm giving chase. Cuts it back. Puts it on her left and gets it to the back post. Great save by the keeper. Tara Andrews got up high on that one and won that ball with her head. And Katie Ross up to the challenge for the save. And we've got our 4th corner of the game coming up for Pride. They're having a lot of success getting the ball wide, Jack, with the early services.
Well, they've got some tall girls up top, and I think winning headers is always going to be easier when you have some taller forwards to tower over the defender.
Absolutely. Another in-swinger. About 12 yards out. It's won by Pride, but I don't know why, but it's still in. We dropped it for the early service. Great use of the body there. Just a little shoulder check to knock her off that onto the center striker, who gets it onto the keeper. Katie Ruff makes another great save and restarts the attack for Storm. Drops the ball negative. And again, they're looking for that early service, but, 1 against 4 is not a recipe for success. And I think they could try that all day long and tomorrow and the next day as well and not have success.
Backkeep's Bar and Grill, your family-friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Your destination for watching World Cup. Now with 3 locations, the original in Briargate, Monument, and on 16th Street Mall in Denver.
Pride with 10 players behind the ball. Great numbers. Double team opportunities everywhere. Came out with the ball there, and they'll restart the attack with Katie Cooperis. Wide to Carissa Price. Carissa is taken down on a bad. That could be a card. See how the ref's feeling about this. Calls her back over. Nice piece of sportsmanship there. Maddie Roberts, who fouled Carissa Price. You got 2 in the wall there, Jack, or is that 3? Is 2 enough here in that wall?
2.
Good.
It's pretty wide.
So we're just equal to the 18, but wider than that. Pride is in. Low driven ball to the near post. And had an opportunity there. I think we could have done better there. But there was a good service. I think Storm's fortunate to get out of there without the goal being scored on them, honestly. See Pride continuously go at players on the wings with success. That's Sabine Stoller, who down on the pitch. You'll recall she's the one that came in for Caitlin Johnson, who got subbed early for injury. We're 27 minutes in, and it's 1-0 for Pride. Decent crowd on hand to watch the game. Pride in solid control of this game so far.
Elite Auto Salon, the architects of fidelity. Proud sponsors of the Pride W Leagues. Come visit us at 124 West Cimarron.
Storm feeling good about who they have on the field. They got no one up. They're
BC.
Stoller is up on her feet, thankfully.
The injured player, Sabine Stoller.
Referee will restart with the drop ball. It. Oh, that's won very nicely by Jordan. Unfortunately, turning that over. Tara Andrews with a nice turn there and a great ball. Turned over there in the box though, and Katie Ruff, the goalkeeper for Storm, comes out with it, and as she's done many times, restarts it with a throw. I'd like to see Pride work a little more combination play in the third. For me, Jack, it's been a service, really.
Right.
I think they've got the technical ability, tactical savvy to do that. They haven't
Just
really
need the runs in behind.
Right.
More numbers forward into the box.
Yeah, a little more off the ball work rate. Opportunities, get the defense, and then exploit space for that second and third runner. We'll see if we get that going here. Pride has 3 central midfielders to Storm's 5, and Pride continually comes out with the ball in that battle. Storm lining up in a little more of a 4-3-3 formation now. It'll be interesting to see if they maintain defending or if they drop into the 4-5-1. They were trying to get numbers forward when they win the ball, but not having great success. Katie, great win and a great run forward. Oh, that's a nice combination there. Great ball from Tara Andrews to a nice diagonal run from the right wing in, and that's a combination play on cue we were just talking about. So maybe they hurt us, Jack. Good battle. Little headbutt action there going on. Sophie Howard toughing it out, getting on her feet. Ref checking on her to make sure she's okay. So he did good to see him follow up on that. Sophie appears to be okay. Good for Pride, and she gives it right back to her. Good opportunity. We have better success with that finish there, Jack.
She may have had room to dribble it in, take it closer to the keeper, and then just slot it in rather than shoot from the first time.
From distance, yeah. She got the ball back. It was a nice combination play, as we were talking about. So they are starting to combine now, and that led to 2 opportunities in the last minute. Unfortunately, that ball was taken and struck over the net. As Jack said, maybe she could carry that. Maybe she could have slotted it on the ground to the back post. Either way, it's still 1-0. But Pride breaking through and getting some good opportunities now. Going to come from different tactical approaches, which is nice to see. It's hard to defend, no matter what your system, when a team starts attacking through different means. Sabine Stoller, who was off injured, is back on the pitch, so they're back to full strength. "32 minutes into the first half. Pride. If you're just joining us, Pride has controlled the game start to finish. Starter Caitlin Johnson went out on an early injury, and Sabine Stoller replaced her. It's the only substitution we've had from either side. Kaylin Smith, goalkeeper, getting her first start of the year for Pride. Play, great win there. Good challenge from Elizabeth Majarek, who is workhorse for this team, no doubt. Elizabeth played on the Denmark under 17 and under 19 national team. Stars now at Lindsey Wilson University, which has a tremendous women's program and NAIA competition. Probably doing a nice job of winning the ball in the middle. Keeping possession there. Storm wins it and often plays that long ball with little success thus far. Got an extra ball on the field. Ball girls. She dropped it. Doesn't know what to do over there. We appreciate all the volunteers that help make the Pride team operate each game. Good. But again, with one striker, tough to connect. Collected by Katie Coopers. Shows some patience and restraint. Gives it to Katie O-ring. Finds Carissa Price. Drops it back to the midfield. And yeah, I think that one right there, we got away with that one. But that's the one I think, Jack, we could have gone negative. Kept that. Drawn them out a little bit better. Again, we got away with it. And here we are. We're in the offensive third. We're in the box now with the ball. And great shot to the near post. And the keeper makes a great save. Pride will have its 5th corner kick of the match. Carissa Price taking it from the right side. Pride with numbers forward. Still lots of commitment to score goals. Looks like Stormer in a complete man-to-man situation. Won by Pride, but then collected by Katie Ruff, who has been very big. Holding true to formula, plays it out to the right wing on a restart. Good win. Backtracking defenders for Pride. Sabine Stoller drops it. Katie O-ring. Instead of the second run, I think they could have found the second run coming out of the back there, Jack, and had better success.
Definitely.
Storm trying to build some possession. Played across the middle and switched. Haven't seen a whole lot of that in this game. Swung around the back there. And then looking for the big diagonal to the right wing. And that's won by Aaron Gunn. Sabine Stoller with a checking control. And outside right back Adrian Jordan getting into the attack. Getting all the way to the end line, cutting it back. Putting on our left peg. Storm wins that one. And they'll begin to counter.
Become a fan of the W League on Facebook for exclusive league news and interactive content.
Just not much creativity from the Storm team up front, Jack.
I just don't think their forward players have gotten the ball enough. You see the difference between the composure and the back line of Pride, where they're keeping the ball between them and then pinging a ball to their midfielders or forwards. Storm, whenever they get the ball, they're over-forcing early services and long. Can't get their team on the ball long enough to get a meaningful attack.
For sure. Through ball again. I like her turning it back here and switching the point of attack, swinging it around the back. Sophie Howard
Great ball.
finds a checking forward, and a from Tara Andrews releases Elizabeth Macharik, who gets into the box with it. She tries to combine, but pings it off the defense. Oh, bad turnover there. And Sophie Howard comes out of the back with the ball. Now we're
Well
looking at the
done.
combination. Great combination there.
What a goal that would have been.
That would have been a nice goal. Started all the way in the back from Sophie Howard, winning the loose ball. Finding the target with a one-touch through ball. Great opportunity, and I thought I saw somebody signaling for a substitution. Looks like to me Elizabeth Majaric is looking like she wants to come out of this game for whatever reason. So let's see what coach makes happen here. Minutes plus extra time in the first half remaining, and it's 1-0 Pride. 6 shots for Pride. Shows 1 for Storm, but for the life of me, I can't recall what it was. Can you, Jack? I recall a shot, but I'm sure it must have happened. That's tried to cram one down the right wing and played it out as a result. Okay when they go negative and possess, but to keep it, but obviously not dangerous in those instances. But now they're building numbers forward. But again, got a little bit impatient. They don't have much depth in their attack, even when they do get the numbers in, which makes it a little easier to defend. Katie Cooperis playing Stoller, who looks for Tara Andrews with a run, but it's just weighted a little bit too heavy. Runs over the end line harmlessly. And we are going to the substitution I was talking about earlier. Elizabeth Majaris, who plays a lot of minutes for Pride. Solid player. He's been taken out of the game. And Darcy German is now in.
Entering the match for Pride in the 41st minute.
Darcy's from Colorado Springs. She grew up in the Pride youth system as well. Currently plays for the University of Colorado. So we got Buffaloes roaming wild here, Jack, on the pitch. 5 minutes remaining plus extra time. A foul right at midfield. Storm with a restart. They'll have a direct service. Good win. Pride defender there. Katie Owring using herself to dominate the air. Nice battle there, but again, Pride is outnumbers Storm, and often has that extra player to double up and defend. Got a foul on Storm. Restart for Pride. Take it patiently. Keep possession of it. Dribbling a little too much. I'd like to see him establish a little more of a rhythm in the passing game. Mistake there from Sophie Howard. Rare mistake. But again, Pride in a great shape for her. Ball gets all the way to the end. Takes it away. Great defending there. Everyone defending such an important element of the game. Pride's displayed that well all year. And that was against Rush when they went down and lost instantly. Doing well to possess the ball up top and allow the midfielders and outside backs to get involved in the attack. They've shown decent patience, and it served them well. Throw in, turned over and collected by Katie Ruff, goalkeeper for Storm. We've called her name a bunch. And a rare punt from Katie, though. Adrian Jordan wins the header. Storm plays it out of bounds, and Pride will have a throw in. I'm sure it's great for the younger Pride players to see some of these players they looked up to within the club come back and play for the W League team, especially when they've been so successful early on. Nice through ball. Good opportunity. Maddie Roberts, central defender for Storm, did a really nice job just bodying up on her opponent, allowing the ball to run into the keeper. Sounds like a minute of stoppage time added. So that puts us at about 2 minutes left in this half. 1-0 Pride. Completely dominated, but only one goal to show for it. Number of opportunities. Just need a little higher quality in the finishing. Nice throw in combination there. Pride still committing numbers forward. Sticking with their game plan. We've got just 22, 23 yards outside the box. What do you think of this one, Jack? What do you do here?
Just serve it.
Serve it into the box, or try?
The half's almost over. You might as well try to get one before the half.
I wonder if she's going to have a dig at goal here, or if she's going to play it to the back post. Can't see who that is from here. Well, it's Gunter, who does serve it in. Jack's right. Jack's wisdom surpasses his age. It runs over the end line. So with just seconds, it's 1-0 Pride. Nice goal kick from Ruff. One. Price, and Tara Andrews gets on the other end of it, slots it to the back post. And it's popped up in the air, and Katie Ruff collects it, and that'll be the last touch of the half. It's 1-0 at the half. Pride dominating. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Well, we're back. Second half about to commence. 1-0 Pride at the half. Maggie Rojas for Colorado Storm, who will have the kickoff. And Pride is changed goalkeeper. Maris Bard Martel now tending the net for Pride.
Into the match for number 6, Maggie.
And we're underway. Oh, foul on Storm. Pride. Tura committed to getting forward from the left back position. Nice combination play. Drives the ball across the box and rolls out harmlessly far side. Storm gets the throw in. First half statistics. 1-0 for Pride. 6 shots to 1 for Storm. 5 corner kicks.
Also
0 for Storm.
Pride, replacing number 18, Sabine Schuller, is number 16, Kate Schwindel.
Pride also made the substitution and putting Kate Schwindel in the game. Great back pressure there from Pride and winning the ball back. Nice piece of individual work in the midfield. Storm does ultimately end up winning the ball. Maggie Rojas for Storm collecting the ball there and footwork to try to get herself some touches. Pride just content to ping it around a little bit early on. Great through ball. Unfortunately, it's offside. Carissa Price just a little early with a run. Or was the ball a little late, Jack? What do you think?
I think it was probably a little late.
It looked like a Carissa, and maybe just a little late in recognizing it. Looks like Storm still defending in a 4-5-1. They do appear to have a little more commitment getting forward offensively. to see him swing that around the back and get the switch and
Sport is much more than a fitness club.
forcing up that near side.
175 resort-like campus. We also have a complete kids club, spa, and every other service.
With Storm only having one striker, that's always going to have the opportunity to turn the ball back and go negative with it and swing it around the back and keep his. And Pride did a decent job of that. And here they go now. Katie Cooperis.
Storm press higher, play a higher, try to get the equalizer.
Yeah, it would be good if they push the numbers a little. Once they win the ball, they're doing it, but it's a little bit of the chicken and the egg. You numbers to it before to win the ball. As a result of not pushing numbers, Jack, as you said, they're not getting enough of the possession in this game, and until that happens, they're going to be hard pressed to get an equalizer. It's almost going to have to come from a mistake from Pride. Bard Martell with a service while trying to collect it. Pride striker fouled. And we'll have a direct just beyond the midfield. Served in. Collected from Katie Ruff, who's had a busy night.
For over 30 years, Bertram's Office Products is now Access Business Technology. Your our passion.
There's one on the right side and comes all the way through the center back and switched. Nice diagonal ball. Just a little too much pace on it. Good early diagonal run as well, but just couldn't get there. Goal kick for Storm. Looked like a handball. NFL. Center referee Sem Zanico gets his infractions there. Jesse Batelli with a restart. Pride side. Jesse with a really nice ball whipped in nicely. Good early runs. Storm gets the first head on it though. They've got a counterattack opportunity here. It's a good diagonal. To Mackenzie Jurok. She's got possession of the ball down the left wing. She cuts it back. Drops it to the midfielder, who I think was trying to shoot that ball, and it's over the top. God bless you, Jack. That's a good opportunity to counterattack for Storm.
YouTube is the league's official online video.
And I think that's where they're really going to come from, unless they push numbers. Nice through ball to Kate Schwindel, but once again, she's offside. So with the Storm defense, the restraining line playing up high, Pride continually trying to play the ball in behind them. But they've been offside a couple of times. But they're pushing at least. Storm trying to combine, getting numbers forward in the midfield. Through ball collected by Bard Martell. Plays the feet of the Pride defense. Through ball opportunity. Not getting to that one. Good win there by Aaron Gunta. Oh, look at that. Fancy piece of footwork. Good combination play from Pride. Nice three-player combination. It's defended pretty well by Storm, but then turned over. Pride's Carissa Price getting forward and having a dig, but over the target again. So Pride doing a really nice job of possessing, winning the ball, battling in the midfield. Finishing has lacked a little bit of the class we've needed to open this game up a little bit. So it's still 1-0. 55 minutes in. As we talked about at the top of the telecast, Pride has beaten Storm 6-0, 6-0 in their two earlier legs. Pride is playing some players who don't play as much. Them some precious game experience, which will come in handy later in the season as we get in. Well, Jack, we're 10 minutes into this half. What are your impressions of this half versus last?
I think it seems most of the attacks are coming from Pride.
Oh, that's a great strike.
Great save.
Ball switched to the wing and driven across the box and shot on frame from Kate Schwindel, who was a substitute beginning of this half.
She did well to hold that too.
She did. Katie Ruff has had a pretty good game for Storm and held on to that ball and didn't allow the second opportunity for Pride, which so often leads to. She's had a solid performance in net for Storm. Back heel from Schwindel. So Schwindel is definitely showing some great class, and that's going to be a takedown in the box for a penalty. Tremendous three-player combination from Schwindel, who was subbed in and has brought a lot of class to this game thus far. She did. Okay. So the goalkeeper has been red carded on that play. Looked like a bang-bang play to me, but, you know, I'm up here in the box, and Sanika on the field, and he has deemed that the keeper took her down as the last defender. Red carded her. So Katie Ruff is out of this game. And Storm does not appear to have a solution to that. I don't look to me as if they have another goalkeeper.
They don't have a sub goalkeeper on the bench.
Doesn't appear so.
Going into net for Storm, number 12, Denali Murray.
So Denali Murnan is going into the net. I would imagine she's going to need a different colored jersey. They're trying to sort through all these details. I think Storm a little taken aback by that red card. Great three-player combination from Pride, as we talked about earlier in the game. When they can get in the combination play in the 18, they've got real opportunities to score. So stepping up to take the penalty is number 9, Tara Andrews. Storm coach making some adjustments here. And Tara Andrews hammers it home into the game. It's 2-0, and that's a just reward for that combination play, wouldn't you say, Jack?
Definitely. A little bit unlucky for the Storm goalkeeper too, as her defense basically left her out to dry there.
That was we had some. I think it started with a back heel pass from Kate Schwindel, which was definitely cheeky. Storm didn't track their player coming through, and as you said, left Katie Ruff hanging, and she tried to make the play and got tossed out of the game for her efforts. Storm a man down. It isn't really a man, is it? It's a woman down. 59 minutes into the match. They had their hands full, 11v11. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make. Sometimes, Jack, you see teams step up when it's when they're player down.
Definitely, they realize that they need to work harder. Brings higher tempo to the game.
So let's see if Storm brings that. Let's see if Coach is making some changes, getting some people up, and doing some different things here to. Another great through ball. And Tara Andrews with a one-time crack just over the crossbar.
Looking for a hat trick now.
Indeed. Tara's been strong this game. (2-0), 60 minutes in. Air ball won by Darcy German. Oh, and then served across.
There is the hat trick.
And there is the hat trick that you spoke of, Jack. You are.
Complete hat trick, too. One with the left, one right, one header.
First early service we've seen that's really created havoc. Kate Schwindel has really stepped up this game. She, if you gave a double assist on that penalty, she would have gotten it with the back heel pass, and then with the assist of the early service here, Tara Andrews makes easy work of it, and it's 3-0. This is kind of what happened last game, Jack. They struggled to get on board, and once they broke it open, it broke open. The floodgates open, as they say, and by the time it was over, 6 goals were in the back of the net.
The red card will they'll look to take advantage, get a few more goals.
Yeah, I think Pride pushes the tempo consistently, and I look for them to continue to do that. See if Pride works to get a few other subs in the game. Restart with a big serve, headed away by Pride's defense. Oh, nice diagonal ball to the weak side. Mackenzie Jurek just couldn't get to it for Storm, and it runs over mostly. 62 minutes into the match, it's 3-0. Pride in control of this. For 10 shots, the scoreboard says 7, but I've got him for 10 and 5 corner kicks. It's a good ball by Aaron to try to release Aaron Gunther. She gets to it and serves it. And Denali Mernon, the impromptu backup goal, makes the save. Wonder if she's been getting any training in goal, Jack, do you think?
Highly doubt it.
Wouldn't think so, right? But she seemed game to hop in there. Now something's happening. Oh, they're getting her a goalkeeper jersey. And Tara Andrews coming out of the game after her hat trick. As well as Carissa Price is coming out and entering the game for Pride. number 5. Ref letting the goalkeeper get sorted here.
Entering the pitch for the Pride is number 19, Amy Neal.
Amy Neal, Pride, number 19, chasing the ball there.
Leading the field.
Jack, in games like this, you who aren't accustomed to playing a lot, and they're so hungry to make an impression that it lifts the game.
Definitely, I think they'll bring some energy.
Good service from Aaron Gunther right there. Michaela Baum with a good opportunity. Sean Hudson still pretty animated on the sideline there, trying to coach up the players she's got in this game and trying to even lift the performance and the product on the pitch even higher. Good patience, swinging it around the point of attack. Great play into the midfielder, allowing the outside right back to get involved in the attack. They sure are committed to getting their outside backs forward. Oh, that's a great diagonal run. Offside. Sean Hudson complaining the other team played. What do you think of that call, Jack?
I'm not sure. I'd have to see that on a replay.
Let's consult the replay. Oh, well, after looking at the replay, Jack, it definitely came from the Storm player.
Definitely. Should have been a Pride goal.
For the Storm in the 64th minute.
Schwindel possessing. Things getting a little chippy on the pitch. Sean Hudson imploring her team to step higher up. Pressure. Seems to me she really wants a high-pressure game now and just to break them, Jack, and just break their spirits and really open this thing up once and for all.
It's a sign of a committed coach when you're up 3-0. Other teams still shouting and screaming at your team directions.
Absolutely. Sean Hudson definitely driven. General manager does a great job with the Pride youth system as well. Pride. Good service by Aaron Gunther, who has just got a wicked left foot from the left back position. Denali Mernon doing an adequate job in net. In the backup goalkeeper role. Nice little deft touch. think she should have just pushed that to the end line and went around her, huh, Jack?
Could have been another red card.
Good possession, good patience from Pride. Swinging across the midfield. Try to pull Storm out of there. They have gotten the numbers forward and really pressures defensively, like Coach Hudson wants.
Or call them 711-637-0313.
Beautiful evening at Washburn Field. Approaching the 70th minute. 3-0 Pride. Great service to the back post. A little soft maybe if she more. I think we could have got a little bit more on that header. Pretty difficult for Michaela Baum to get anything on that. Michaela Baum plays West Virginia. She's from Houston, Texas. She's got national team. She's been at national team camps for 14, 15, 18, 19, and 20. Number 5. So she's played at a high level a lot. She came in off the bench last game, I believe, too. And she lifts the game when she comes in. We haven't gotten her the ball much, but we'll look to see if that changes here. They're looking for her. Great second run. Great second run from Amy. So we are seeing the substitutes that came in off the bench lift the energy level, as we talked about. Just a little misconnect, but hopefully the timing and stuff will come together, and that'll equate to balls in the back of the net.
Looks like a change of formation also, as Pride has switched to a 3-back, I think. 3 defenders now. A few more numbers forward. Getting goals.
Yeah, looks that way. It's good observation, Jack. You see Aaron Gunter into the midfield almost. Oh, that's a crack there. Great hit from Kate Schwindel, who has just been really good since coming on. Sixth corner of the game for Pride.
Rise and roar. It's a corner kick.
Announcer imploring the crowd to get involved. In-swinger.
More.
The Verizon Roar. Aaron Gunther with the in-swinger. And it's driven, and it's a brilliant finish by center back Sophie Howard.
She's been one of the best players for Pride all day long.
She's played very well. Just smashed that ball home.
Right. Completely free header, unmarked. She makes no mistake.
Aaron Gunther with a quality service there. Driven ball. About 6 yards out. And honestly, Denali Murnan in goal for Storm had no chance.
Aaron Gunther with the assist.
It's 4-0, 73 minutes into the match. I had lunch today with General Manager and Coach Sean Hudson, asking her a few questions about the team, and she said they could ill afford to. They had to get 3 out of this match and keep the pressure on Seattle. All great service and a one-time. Is that Schwindel again? Can't see the number there. Yes, it was. So Schwindel making a case for herself. bringing quality to the match from the moment she came on. Flicks it on, trying to release a runner in behind Pride's restraining line, but to no avail. Goalkeeper Bard Mattel played out to the left back. It's a brilliant
Great
flick
on.
and Schwindel's on the end of it, and great save by the keeper. Schwindel wins it back though. Has another crack deflected by the defender and hit over the top. So Storm survived that brilliant one-touch flick to release Schwindel. We certainly could have had a goal there, huh, Jack?
Should have been. Backup goalkeeper, not even a goalkeeper. Probably in a little more and been more composed there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if that goes into their mind, right? Is they're bearing down on the goalkeeper, but perhaps it should. A really great opportunity they come away with.
But at this point in the game, 4-0 up, opposing team's a man down. It doesn't really matter as much as it would have if it was in the first half before they were up.
Like we talked about, Pride with 5 substitutes on the pitch now, so they're getting a lot of experience for these ladies that haven't been able to play as much. And that'll come. That experience will become valuable as the season wears on. Great run from the left back position, and a crack on goal for Adrian Jordan. And I can only surmise that as Neal got into the attack there, they called.
Specializing in Colorado advanced group since 1983, Noah's Ark is an industry leader in providing Arkansas River raft and outdoor events.
"76 minutes in. Does a good job to turn that ball. I believe that's Amy
Cutback
Neal
is
on the
on.
far side. Cutback is on, and there it is. It's dropped. Defended fairly well from Shelby Stevenson. The Pride still has it, and it's still alive.
Great finish
And
there.
that's a tremendous finish. Darcy German with that tremendous finish.
In the 77th minute, our first goal of the season, number 8, Darcy German, assists Michaela Aban.
First for Darcy German. Michaela Abam with a great assist. Pride content to just ping the ball around the back. Try to draw. Even with 3 in the back, they're still exerting their will upon Storm. Hey, Bam. Good win there, and a nice little crack back. Storm getting a touch, but they can't clear it. And it's a good shot, and it is in the
Great
back of the
finish.
net. Amy Neal. So it's like we talked about, Jack. All the players that are contributing to the goals are the players that came in off the bench. Amy Neal, the 6th goal of the game in the 78th minute. Pretty good crack there, huh, Jack?
For sure. Sean Hudson will have no complaints with the sub she's made today.
Amy Neal.
We've got a sub for Colorado Storm. Into the game is Megan Campbell. She's coming in for Shelby Raper.
Number 9, Megan Campbell. Sorry, Campbell. Leading the match, Shelby Raper.
Storm just giving to have the ball in the back, not really working to win it back there. Hit and win the ball and counter. Probably doing a really nice job right now, swinging the side in the defense and in the midfield. Soft pass there, but fortunately Pride keeps a hold of it. Bam switches. Pride still pressuring, not letting Storm out. Aaron Gunther. Good early service. Unfortunately, it's an offside. And with just about 10 minutes remaining, it's 6-0 for Pride. As we've mentioned, third time we've played Storm this year. It's been 6-0 all three of them. Got a chair malfunction in the booth. You okay, Jack?
I should be fine.
Okay, good. A few weeks of therapy, you'll be good as new.
Exactly.
Storm trying to get forward with the ball. Having slight success. Megan Campbell getting her first touches of the game. Pride wins it, collects it, counterattacks, and they're in the box with the ball. It's a 3v1. She gets to the end line, and it's an own goal, unfortunately. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that just goes to show you if you get forward with the ball, numbers, create havoc, and good things happen. So it's an own goal in the 82nd minute, and we talked about Pride pushing in an effort to Storm spirits, and it certainly seems like that's happened, Jack.
Yeah, their spirits are definitely broken.
Hopefully they can hold it together and try to create some positive opportunities in the last 8 minutes. But that's often what happens when you put players in on a quality team. If you can go 18, 19 players deep, which Pride does, those players are hungry and they lift the level of the game, and you don't want to ask them to hold off. This is professional sports, and I know Sean Hudson wants the foot on the gas pedal the entire way. Megan Campbell as the target striker for Storm. He's doing a decent job holding the ball. Draws a foul there. Dropped back over the top, but Pride's up to the challenge, bringing the ball down, keeping it easily. Trying to play through. Gunter, left wing. Abam. I think the referee played an advantage. He gave the ball to Storm. About 6 minutes plus any extra time the ref would choose to give. Referee seems to be calling the game a little bit softer now. Later on, wanting to keep control of it. You'd hope that the 7-0 score line wouldn't be affecting calls. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure he just wants to keep the ball. Storm with a little bit of success. Says play on there. That one didn't look innocuous. Pride gets the call and the restart happens quickly. Again, Pride doing a good job of switching the ball in the back and through the midfield. It's a ball that's weighted nicely. Almost got on the end of that. As has been the case all game, Aaron Gunther working hard up that left wing and creating havoc for Storm. Storm restarted the attack but lost the ball quickly as Abam challenged and got fouled. And now it's a set piece for Pride. 23, 24 yards out, right up the middle. This, Jack, what do you think you do with this?
Shoot.
Shoot the ball? You get the keeper, right, who's a backup keeper.
Just have a crack. It's already set.
Right, have a dig. See if we can bring something to the table, and I'm sure Pride will be crashing the goal pretty hard here. As I said, it's right up the middle here, and we've got three attackers on the left, 3 on the right to follow up with it. I'm guessing this is, I can't see the number, but I'm guessing that's Aaron Gunther. And unfortunately, it is over the top for a harmless effort. Aaron smiling at herself. Goal line frenzy there. Storm survives it.
Number 15, Taylor Smith, leads the match for the Storm.
The 87th minute. Play its way out of it and get into a goal scoring opportunity. Somebody got tripped up for Pride. Referee calls the foul. Restart comes. Abam with an early diagonal run. Couldn't find her. Storm collects it. Tries to ping it in behind the restraining line. Should be a harmless ball, and it is. Sophie Howard plays a negative ball to the keeper, who restarts with a switch to Adrian Jordan. Has lots of space to work with. Plays a inadvertent backheel pass there. Looking for some good combination here. Combination play is better this half than it was in the first half, Jack. You think that's think that was a halftime adjustment, or the fact they have 10 players, or maybe a little bit of both?
I'd say a little bit of both.
Oh, that's a great first touch. Take it inside. Oh, that's good service. Darcy German with a nice piece of technical work to get inside, and she probably could have carried that ball on, but she chose to play it across the 6 with on diving headers. Narrowly missed. '89th minute, plus extra time. Add a few. There's been a couple of players that have gone down. I would guess they'll add 1 or 2. We'll see. 7-0 for Pride. It's been a comfortable game so far, Jack. What are your impressions of the team after seeing them play tonight?
Tonight, I think they were just superior in every position, defense, midfield, and attack.
Yeah, for sure. I absolutely agree with that. players of the match. Who do you give player of the match to?
It's a tough one.
Tara Andrews, certainly with that hat trick, got to be a candidate.
Definitely.
And I think Sophie Howard played great in the back, although Storm didn't apply too much pressure. And then for me, I really liked Kate Schwindel when she came in the game. I felt like she made an impact. It's hard to not give it to Tara Andrews, who had a hat trick, right?
Perfect hat trick, too.
Really was a great hat trick, displaying all facets of her game. Nice ball over the top there, and we're going to get on the end of that. Good save by the keeper. Ball played into the stands, and souvenir for a lucky fan. So we're in extra time. I didn't see indicated how much the referee was giving. He's not giving any. This game is over, ladies and gentlemen. It's 7-0.
The Colorado Pride.
So,
extend their
Pride-
lead in the Western Conference.
Pride wins 7-0. You see it there. 22 shots to Storm's 1. Dominating performance from Pride from start to finish. We thank you for joining. We appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you can get out to our next game. The Storm will be traveling. We travel out to Seattle for Sunday, June 14th game against the other team that is tied with us at the top of the table. And then we travel to Colorado Rush, which will be a huge match for us, as they're the only defeat we have thus far. And we return on Saturday, June 20th at home against the Arizona Strikers, and we'll then have 4 games in a row at home. So, good victory for the ladies tonight. Thanks for tuning in. For Jack Reynolds, I'm Joe Schulman, and we'll catch you next time at Colorado Pride live streaming.